These are the words of Steve Jobs. We all know Steve Jobs. He's known all over the world for his business acumen. It's because of him today Apple is what it is today. World over people are talking about Apple products. And it's one of the most valuable company. Billions of dollars of cash reserves, most profitable. And although it's being run now, but everyone knows it's the work of Steve Jobs. He set into motion the processes, the whole company, the innovation, the products. So now what Steve Jobs is saying, when he was in the last days, some of you may be aware he was suffering from pancreatic cancer. So he was bedridden, he was hospitalized. So he writes, I reached the pinnacle of success in the business world. There can't be anyone more successful than him. Although there are many Fortune 500 companies, successful companies, but someone, if they can remember top CEOs of the world, he'll be one among them. I reached the pinnacle of success in the business world. In others' eyes, my life is an epitome of success. It's like a benchmark. Success means this is success. However, aside from work, I have little joy. In the end, wealth is only a fact of life that I am accustomed to. So here I am talking about somebody may have power, position, may have all the wealth in the world, but unless that relationship to the Lord is there, unless Krishna Consciousness is there, there will be always something lacking, nagging, something is missing. This is what Steve Jobs realizes as we see in the following words. At this moment, lying on the sick bed and recalling my whole life, I realize that all the recognition and wealth that I took so much pride in have paled and become meaningless in the face of impending death. Have paled and become meaningless. So all power, position, name, fame, what we hanker for, especially the demons get so much puffed up with, they all pale into insignificance in due course of time. In the darkness, I look at the green lights from the life-supporting machines and hear the humming mechanical sound. He was in the ICU with all kinds of medical gadgets attached to his body. I can feel the breath of God of death drawing closer. Now I know when we have accumulated sufficient wealth to last our lifetime, we should pursue other matters that are unrelated to wealth. We are so fortunate, we are directly pursuing that. Should be something that is more important than wealth. Because after having achieved the epitome of success, something is missing. Something more than what wealth can give us. Non-stop pursuing of wealth will only turn a person into a twisted being just like me. In one sense, he was a nice-hearted person. He came to India. He also learned yoga. He was practicing Buddhism. Some element of God consciousness was there. God gave us the senses to let us feel the love in everyone's heart, not the illusions brought about by wealth. The wealth I have won in my life, I cannot take with me. Whichever stage in life we are at right now, with time we will all face the day when the curtains come down. So these are his realizations in the last days. Curtains will come down. But when the real knowledge, just like here it says, when the real knowledge of the curtains will come down, death is inevitable, the Lord is supreme, we are insignificant, one day we have to leave and go, all the wealth will remain behind. Maya pritagyana, this knowledge is taken away by Maya. And it covers the real knowledge and makes us feel proud, makes us feel great.